Come in. Ah, yes, I did. I asked it. Would you shut the door, please? Thank you. Take a seat. Thank you very much. Okay. I don't think we've been formally introduced. No, I didn't think we had met. I know everyone on the ship, so I know who you are, but I'm afraid you won't be aware of me. My name is Captain Anton Michonne. I am the captain of the Circle. Yes. Yes, so I work for the United Nations and I am in charge of making sure that everyone here stays safe and uninfected. Yes. I trust that your arrangements are to your liking. Wonderful. Yes, that's what I like to hear. Well, okay, I will get right to it then. I think you can tell that I haven't summoned you here just to check to see whether or not the massages are any good, or the whirlpool baths are to your liking. We have a situation that requires someone with your previous experiences. And while you are more than welcome to say no, I feel obliged to tell you that it would truly help the effort here to stop the pandemic that's currently raging worldwide. Okay. Well, okay, if I explain it a bit further, hopefully you might get a further understanding of what I'm asking you to do here. Okay. One of our ships is called the Oculus. Now, I'm not sure if you've been made aware of this or... Oh, he has. Oh, that's good. It always helps slowly getting introduced to how this organisation works. It makes it much easier than dumping everything on someone in one go. I agree. So, the Oculus is our sister ship, specifically the sister ship to the Circle. Operates exactly the same, slightly larger, but that's the only real difference. Same duties. So we run reconnaissance missions, rescue efforts, intelligence runs, anything we can to help understand why these things are targeting us and why they are so vocally based as a virulent species. The Oculus, yes. The Oculus is where your family and your friends and loved ones, yes, they're safe, yes. And I know that you've been wanting to transfer there for a few months, and while we haven't been able to do many shuttle runs recently, if you were to choose to take part in this mission, then we would be able to re-establish you on the Oculus. Yes. Not blackmail per se, but let's call it the carrot. And the idea that your loved ones may get hurt if you do not help us, let's call that the straw. Okay. So, your mission. The sovereign country of Japan exists in what they call the Japanese archipelago. Now, this archipelago consists of 4 main islands along with thousands of smaller ones. Most people think of Japan simply as the mainland, which is Honshu. However, Honshu has more or less been evacuated due to the recent unpleasantness, and we have no real interest in going there. However, we have interest in a little island known as Shikoku. Now, Shikoku is the least populous island in the Japanese archipelago, and unfortunately, one of our scientific research units has been stranded on the island. Yes, they were on their way to a local university. Well, relatively local. It does exist on a different island, but by the time they got there, the boats were, let's just say, less than useful. I believe the commonly known term is firewood. So, yes, they were planning on going to a university in Kyushu, which would have provided them with some scientific research into the creatures and into why they are attacking us, and yes, so our team in Shikoku needs rescuing. Yes, they are some of the best and brightest minds that we have left. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, they are a research unit. They don't really have a lot of field experience, academic types mostly. Yes, their names are in the file, but we have, for example, we have Dr. Toshiko Sato, who is a Japanese scientist who I believe has dealt with unusual creatures at some point. Yes, I don't know that much about her expertise, but she does come highly recommended. There is also Dr. Samantha Nishimura, who I believe has the most field experience out of anyone. Yes, apparently there was something off some deserted Japanese island that she ran into a few years ago, but no one really knows the details. Yes, and then there's Dr. Ishiro Seriwaza, who is something to do with lizards, I believe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the time to look over the files. No. Okay. Yes, I'm a bit of a busy man. So, your mission would be go with several of our operatives. You would travel to the Oculus, which is currently stationed several hundred miles away from the island. You would then journey there on boat, make contact with the team, make your way inland as quietly as possible, and then you would go rescue the team if they are uninfected, which we are led to believe that they are, and then you would bring them back to the boat, bring them back to the Oculus, and then the scientific team will be debriefed and then sent to the appropriate... Yes. Well, I know that communications has been an issue, and this is something that we have really relayed to everyone here on the circle. Fortunately, the Iris, which is our communications vessel, is floating somewhere in the Indian Ocean, which means that we've just entered its appropriate range of communication ability. Yes, this means you'll be able to get a lot of support from them on the mission. Mm-hmm. Well, I would need to know by the end of the day, if that's alright. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that is absolutely fine. Do you have any questions just while I'm thinking, or why you? Oh, okay. Well, you are a survivor, which I know you could easily apply to the several thousands of people also on this ship, but you survived an incredible amount on the mainland. You did. You survived for weeks. You endured and stayed out in the field longer after many of our most experienced operatives had not. So, while I may be talking about carrots and sticks and chances to be reunited with the people you love, I want you for the mission because I think that you may be one of our best chances at saving these people's lives. I believe that you are strong enough to do this. That you are, well, for the lack of a better word or a more sentimental word, a hero. Or maybe a hero in training. Hmm? Well, like I said, you have until the end of the day to decide. The folder is on the desk if you want to take it with you. Yes, that's fine. If you have any further questions, you can speak to my secretary. They will make an appointment for you. Mm-hmm. Yes, if you choose to accept the mission, all you have to do is speak to my secretary and let them know. Yes, then they'll confirm everything and start to move you from the circle to the Oculus. It'll be a 3-day travel on one of our vessels from where we are at the moment to reaching the Oculus, but we've dealt with worse. Yes. Okay. So, what do you say? Do you want to go help save the world? That's what I like to hear. Alright. Thank you. Yeah. Take the file with you. Alright. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Alright. Bye now. Oh, and close the door on the way out, will you?